What's up, y'all? This is your boy Dwight Howard, aka Superman. I'm hanging out with Cassy, Athena, and we're doing Through the Lens.
On December 8th, 1985, not long before Christmas, the Howards gave birth to their miracle baby. Can you elaborate on your parents' journey just to get there and you coming into this world?
My mom always says I was the miracle child because she had lost, I want to say, 7 kids before me, 6 or 7 kids before I was born. And the doctors also said I wasn't going to make it because I was premature. I was 2 months premature, so the doctors said I wasn't going to make it. So I guess my mom was really excited about me coming into this world, and that's all they talked about.
Out here. See the building.
Right here?
Yeah. Rolling right by.
I'm about to go speak to some kids at the Juvenile Center here in Portland. I love speaking. I love getting out in the community. It doesn't matter what city I'm in. I would try to find an hour or 2 to go spend with some kids, just try to motivate them and get them a different side of life. I know being in a facility like this could be very tough for these kids, and they feel like they have no hope and no way out. So I just want to give them some motivation, let them know that there's somebody who they may see on TV, may read about, that truly cares about them and the success of their lives. I was raised to think that most players, they just play basketball, they don't care about being a role model or anything like that. I wanted to change that, so I started to go out and spend time with kids and speak, and I really enjoy it. I spent time talking to a lot of kids at different centers and stuff like that, and when you first talk to them, they're nervous and they're afraid to talk, and they have this wall up because they feel like when a celebrity comes or anybody comes to speak with them, they judge them, and they don't try to really motivate them or tell them that they care. They just go out there and, say, hey, I'm here, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? But, that's not how I wanted it to be, I didn't want to just stand up and act like I'm talking down to them. I wanted to sit down and have more of a personal conversation. And I feel like that reaches their soul. The things that I wanted to get across to all the kids were that they have a purpose in life, and no matter what their situation is, there's a way out. And it's still time.
Thank you.
All right, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
The white mic?
Yeah, just took off there. You must not want to.
Oh, you missed.
Thank you, Mr. Howard.
Not bad. Just been in a facility for about 2 hours, spending time with the kids, talking to them. I had a great time. The kids loved it. I loved it. It's very, very touching, just to remember that 15 years ago, I was one of those kids, wishing that somebody would come inspire me, to want to be better.
So every year you dominate statistically in the NBA, and being one of the top defensive players and rebounders, yet people still have a problem with you smiling, and some people say it might be even like a sign of weakness. What do you say to people, and even like younger players that look up to you that also have like a personality like that, where they want to smile but they also take the game serious?
Well, you can't worry about what other people say, and people are never going to be happy with whatever you do in life because they're upset that they're not in your position. So you have to understand that, usually when people are talking about you, sometimes you can listen and, take out some of the good things they might say, or just not listen at all. And sometimes people may say things that make sense, but for the most part, if they don't grow up with you, if they don't know your struggle, if they don't know how hard you had to work to get to where you're at, they're not going to change me, and they shouldn't change them. But people are always going to say, well, this person is too silly, this person plays too much, this person smiles too much. Well, my belief is that, if you make it somewhere in life, you're alive, first of all. You have a reason to smile. You have a reason to be thankful because, somebody didn't wake up today. And then when I'm playing basketball, You know, it's my passion. You know, I love it, and you know, it brings joy to me. You know, so instead of, you know, being upset and angry, you know, I love to smile. You know, but I take this game very serious. You know, and I take what I do very serious. And if I didn't, I wouldn't have spent 12 years in the NBA. You know, and I would not be in the position that I've been in. You know, for the last 12 seasons. So, you know, when people make those comments, you know, I just laugh it off now and keep playing.
Yeah, I like Portland for some reason.
But where are you going right now? Where are we walking?
We are going to make a right. We're going to the Nines Hotel, which is right here. We got this Japanese restaurant, top floor. This hotel, nice. Pokemon.
Is it really, or are you just saying that?
Oh, you think I'm playing?
Yeah, I don't believe you.
What does it say?
I think it says Pokemon.
Pokemon, the Omega Ruby.
Well, we're here because we play a game tomorrow against the Trailblazers. We played during the playoffs a couple years ago, and that's when I really started liking Portland because I spent a lot of time here. So.
You have a fork? You gotta tell people you have a fork.
At a Japanese restaurant, yes, I'm eating with a fork.
You haven't mastered chopsticks yet?
I have tried to use chopsticks for at least 11 years of my life, and it just does not work out.
But today it might work, though.
No, I'll tell you why. They always tell you that the bottom hand is supposed to go like something like this. And you use the top hand, and it's like you're writing.
Right.
So I look good. But then when it's time to pick up something, yeah, I'm all off.
But the form looked nice, though.
The form is nice. That's just like my free throws. The form is nice, but it don't always go in. Gotta work on that. I think back surgery is one of the hardest things to ever recover from because it affects your whole body. I had to have it because the nerve in my left leg decided to just go dead. And I couldn't do a calf raise. I couldn't do anything off my left leg. So the doctor said, Dwight, if you don't have this surgery right away, you'll never play basketball again. Crazy to even think about, but it hurt me. So when people thought I was just trying to get away from the situation, I really had to have this back surgery. Right after the back surgery, you know, it was like this long process to even just walk normal again. You know, so after the surgery, they gave me a walker, and I had to walk around the hospital with this walker. And I'm like, man, here I am. You know, the guy they call Superman and all this crazy stuff, and I'm sitting here on a walker, can't even walk. And kind of put me in a position to where I realized that, you know, no matter how many things that you have in life, it could all be taken away. I spent the next couple of months really working on trying to get my left leg just to have enough strength to lift off the ground. And the doctor said I was supposed to be out for a year. I decided, I was traded to LA, and I was just like, man, I can't sit out no whole year. I really want to play. I think that the team that I'm on, we have a chance to win a championship. So I tried to do whatever I could, you know, to get in the gym and just play. And instead of me sitting out a year, I was only out for 4 months.
Some things you want to accomplish once basketball is over?
Well, I like to act, so I want to get into some more movies. I do want to do cartoons. And the biggest thing I want to accomplish is continue to help kids grow. So just trying to change the narrative for those kids and just being positive light for the next generation.